Hello and welcome to Edukemy's YouTube channel, an editorial discussion for 19th May 2022. My name is Harsh Singh, and in this video, we shall discuss an editorial from today's The Hindu which is titled Delimitation Fallout Needs No Political Forecasting. This editorial speaks about the important exercise of delimitation and why it must be withheld in the year 2026 to ensure equality of representation of the people of India. If you like this initiative, share some love through likes, comments, and shares. Let's discuss. The Constitution guarantees right to equality of representation of all persons. It ensures that whenever a constituency is electing a representatives, the number of people who are representing that constituency is same at all the places. So if it is Ladakh or if it is Barmain Jaisalmer area or Kutch or any other district with high population density, all the demarcations of the constituencies, whether it be parliamentary or the state level constituency, the number of people in each of them will remain same. This is mandated under Article 81 of the Constitution, which says a delimitation commission will be created so that it might rearrange the internal boundaries of parliamentary constituencies, state level constituencies to ensure equal representation from all constituencies. It will also ensure that the seats reserved for SC/STs are rationalized every time it is constituted. Also, there is another mandate of this commission, that is to ensure that the population of every state should be proportionally represented in the parliament. That means if the population of Bihar is high, it must have more number of seats, right? So accordingly, this exercise was carried out actually four times. Three times it was mandated and it was carried out in the year 51, 61, 71 on the basis of the population census of those times. And the fourth time it was constituted, that was in the year 2001. Only partial activities of delimitation happened. So let us understand why. See, what happened was that the population of some of the states, for example UP, Bihar, it was growing at a faster pace as compared to some of the other states like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, etc. In fact, the population was growing very slow, and also right now it is declining, whereas the population is still growing in certain states like UP and Bihar. Now, when the population is growing in certain states, they will need more representation according to the Article 81 itself, right? However, these states have not been able to discipline themselves regarding population control and population management. So should we decrease the representation of the states which are following the population management policies? No, we must not. And that is why in 1976, the Delimitation Commission exercise was frozen to ensure that every state must have the same number of constituencies as it had before 1976, right? And this exercise would be carried out after 25 years. So 2001, when Delimitation Commission was established, it did some exercises, but then it ensured that every state's number of constituencies remained same. No state should be penalized because now there are lesser people in that particular states, right? So this was the intention, and they did carry out the internal changes, for example changes in the parliamentary constituencies internal boundaries, or state legislature internal boundaries, or seats reserved for SC/STs. So those changes were done in the year 2001. So four commissions established as of now. Now let us understand the present situation. Census of 2011. Now see, the exercise in 2001 also said that we will freeze the number of constituencies in the whole country until 2026, when another delimitation commission will be established based on the census of 2021, and then it will internally and externally also might change the number of seats. Now the situation here in the country is this, that 2011 census says very specifically that around 50% of country's population, to be precise 49%, is represented only through five states: UP, Maharashtra, Bihar, West Bengal, and MP, right? So UP, Bihar, Maharashtra, Bengal, and MP, these states represent almost 50% of India's population. And when we project this population growth of the whole country to 2026, you'd realize that if the whole population of India is 100, UP's population in 1971 was 15%, now it is growing to almost 17%. Similarly, Bihar's population has grown almost from 7 to 9%. Similarly, Rajasthan population also has grown, right? And all these states population will grow by the year 2026. But if you look at some other states like Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Kerala, their representation has decreased from around 8% to 1 to 2%, to decline to 1 to 2%. That means 8 to 6 or 5 to 3.5, this is the kind of representation which has declined. So when we carry out delimitation exercise in the year 2026, again it will be biased, because certain states will still have overgrown population and certain states will have population which has receded, fallen. So what is the option before us? We must freeze the delimitation exercise again till the time India attains population stabilization, till the time all the states do not grow. And in fact, we've also heard in many of these surveys right now, National Family Health Survey, that the population of the country will decline after 2 decades. So you might understand that what is the intention of delimitation exercise, representation of people, and what is the reason for it to be frozen maybe right now as well, right? So this will also give some due share of recognition to the south states which consider north as the upper India, all right? So regarding as somebody who is more than what the themselves are. So this will give some due recognition to the southern states or states following the population control norms. Now, a quick question to you. Mention 4 challenges to encounter during delimitation exercise in India. Okay, simple question, but exercise your brain by typing down the 4 points and challenges. If you like this initiative, share some love through likes, comments, and shares. And if you got a question, put it down in the comment section. We will ensure to get back. Thank you for watching.